Hey, you're watching Man That's Cooking, and in this video we're going to show you how to make Dutch oven stuffed green peppers. Little bit of effort required for this recipe, but it is worth it. First you want to start by cooking 1 cup of white rice, and we're going to cheat and use this rice cooker, because it's easy. Next you want to cut up your veggies, and we're going to start by dicing up 1 white onion. You can use a yellow onion if you like those. Next, for 6 bell peppers, you want to cut the top off like this, and then use a paring knife and remove the seeds. And by the way, all the ingredients and the directions are in the description of this video, and they can also be downloaded from manthat'scooking.com. Next, you want to use up the tops of the bell peppers by cutting out the stem, and then just dicing them up like this. Next, mince 3 large garlic cloves, and you can pound them like this and remove the paper pretty easy, just like that. And then use your knife and mince the garlic. And put that garlic aside in a separate little bin, because we're going to add that to the Dutch oven a little bit later after we cook other veggies. Now we're going to dice up some plum tomatoes, and you can use some canned tomatoes if you like, but fresh is always better. After you dice your tomato, put your Dutch oven on a burner on medium heat, add a little vegetable or olive oil, and then add the green pepper and onion mixture first. Go ahead and cook this for a few minutes, and then add in the diced tomatoes. And after about 5 minutes, add in 1 pound of ground beef. We're using 85/15. And this is going to make a lot of liquid, and there's also going to be some fat from the beef into this Dutch oven. So if you want to cook these separately, go ahead. But we're just showing you that you don't have to if you don't want to. You can cook everything together. A lot of this liquid is going to just steam off. And the beef may leave behind a little bit of fat, but that's flavor, so just pop a few fish oil pills. So after a few more minutes, the beef should turn brown, and then you want to add the minced garlic. Stir in that garlic, get it incorporated, and then add 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, followed by a ½ teaspoon of Montreal style steak seasoning, or whatever you've got that's closest to it. And if you don't have that, just use a salt, pepper, and garlic mixture, ½ teaspoon. Then add 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Then add in a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce and turn off the heat. And stir everything together. Hopefully by now your white rice is ready. And we're going to take about between a quarter and a ½ cup of this rice and incorporate it into this mixture. Feel free to skip on the white rice. The remaining is going to be as a side. If you like maybe mashed potatoes instead and you don't like any rice in your stuffed peppers, make it your way. Alright, so again, the burner is off, and now we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and we're going to transfer this mixture out of the Dutch oven. And then we're going to add a little oil and try to fit in these peppers. And be careful, let your Dutch oven cool down a little bit, don't burn yourself. And then go ahead and add the meat mixture back into these peppers. So we have on the ingredients list an 8-ounce ball of mozzarella cheese. So once you get these peppers halfway stuffed, go ahead and add a nice little nugget of mozzarella cheese. And then you want to add some of that Montreal seasoning. And then cover them up with the remaining meat and rice mixture. And now you got a nice little cheesy center, just like a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop, but different. Stuff these peppers as full as possible, but if you do have some leftover meat, just go ahead and put it at the bottom of this Dutch oven. And by the way, this is a 6-quart Dutch oven. Add a little more seasoning if you like. If you don't do it. Then go ahead and put the lid on and place this in your oven and cook it for 45 minutes. So we've got the rack lowered in the 2nd position, and the Dutch oven's pretty much in the center of the oven. And after 45 minutes, I'm going to take it out and carefully open it up, let the steam out. And then you want to kick the broiler on high while you take the rest of that mozzarella cheese, put it in slices like this, and place it on the top. Then sprinkle on some Italian seasoning, and that will make it look fancy. So it might be best to raise the rack 1 or 2 slots for this step here. But if you don't, broiler should still get the job done. And this should take about 1 to 3 minutes depending on your broiler and depending on how dark you want your cheese. And we probably could have went a little bit longer. You can see the center got a little browner than the outside peppers, but hey, still gonna taste great. So here's how you know that you're not watching the Food Network, because Bobby Flay would never do that. But hey, now you know these are slippery, so be careful, maybe use a spoon instead of tongs or use both. And if you like a little extra red sauce, some marinara goes great with this. Maybe some shredded Parmesan as well. So hey, thanks for watching this video, hope you liked it. If you do, please click like. Click subscribe so you can get notified of our future videos. Check us out at manthat'scooking.com. We've got a bunch of other Dutch oven recipes posted there. Follow us on Facebook or the Instagrams. If you make this recipe, let us know in the comments section how it turned out.